Yo, hello. Alright, so I'm gonna look through these demos. I have to do it like this. I think it looks like this one is the first one. Lower match ID. Unfortunately, if I try and watch it through the replays tab, it doesn't load, so I have to go like this. So all good. Alright, so just while we're going through these bans and stuff, I just want to say I'm just going to focus mostly on drafts as well as early game, as well as like overall macro decisions. I'm not going to go into, I'm going to try not to go into like really like decisions that you guys made with team fighting and stuff like that, because it's hard to objectively make those kind of choices, because make those decisions, because you know, in the heat of the moment, I get it, you're trying to focus on it. So I won't get too far into that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to, like I said, just go over the draft. I'll probably go over each lane individually for the first few minutes. So I'll watch for the first like maybe 7 to 10 minutes in each lane, and then reset back to the start of the game, watch the mid lane for 7 to 10 minutes, reset back to 0, watch the bot lane for 7 to 10 minutes, so on and so forth. So that's the plan. But if there's anything after watching this you want me to go over, then I can do that. That's all good. All right, so let's look at their draft. So they took first pick. So, and you guys are second pick, which means you guys probably won the coin flip. So taking second pick is good. I think having the ultimate last pick is almost always very, very good. But this pick here can be very valuable. This is pick 18 in your draft screen. So this is the last pick before the last set of bans, because you get to see a lot of the drafts before you can pick this hero. And this is usually a core hero that you're always going to be able to have a good lane for. That being said, I think second pick's always going to be better though for you guys. So bans, I like them. I like that you guys ban NP in the end. Leave it to them to ban it as well, which is good. Looks like these are like heroes that I'm guessing that they're just good on, that you guys decided to ban, or you guys didn't want to verse. You can definitely see a pudge ban usually, especially if they're confident on it as well. So that I think that's pretty good. These two are just kind of annoying to verse, but I'm just going to assume that these other three, Rubik, Pudge, and Ricky, is heroes that they're confident on. Their bans are kind of just like heroes that control the team fight, so there's not really much you can glean from these bans. They're just like at lower MMRs, these heroes get stronger because people are less cognizant in their positioning. So I think that's good. All right, so that's picking your POS 5 first here. Okay, well, first let's talk about Avenge. Avenge is always usually a good first pick. Doesn't really reveal too much, but there's certain things that you're going to have to watch out for whenever you see Avenge like this. You guys don't really play it, but like for example, Bat Rider, anything that has a channeled stun, like Primal Beast. Avenge is good against Primal Beast. That's kind of a relevant hero. And anything to do with where people get base damage, because the way her aura works. Let's just have a quick look at it real quick. I'll just show you guys in case you didn't know. You guys probably know it though. So it gives you base damage bonus. It only gives damage based on your base damage. So heroes like Morphling, you know, you can shift all his Agi. Gives him a lot of damage, just as an example. But not too much to worry about here. I think that's 100% fine. Guys went with Silencer, which is your POS 5. Let's talk about that real quick. I think it's probably always a good first pick for you guys. There's no real, like, the kind of the counterplay against this hero is heroes with passives or heroes which can like reset a fight. He also kind of becomes later on in the game, once you get to like Refresher, it's almost impossible to fight against this guy, because even if you have Reverberation in a team fight, you can just always silence people. So I think that's really good. I do like the Lion pick here, but I think you guys could have just gone for, okay, well, there's kind of two schools of thoughts, right? So with this kind of school of thought, you got your two supports. I mean, technically Silencer can be a core, but I know you guys can play as a support. So the kind of two schools of thought. You can kind of pick both your supports here, but then you see these next two picks, right? So this is, let me pause real quick. So this is what I don't like about picking two supports at the start. These two, you guys are gonna have to make two picks here now on 16, 17, and you guys can't pick a good. They get to pick a core for either of their side lanes. That's definitely gonna have a good matchup against either of your two supports. That's fine, but then you need to understand they're going to be able to get this overall last pick, not overall, but like this pick on 18 that's going to be able to go into the other side lane against the other hero. So usually on second pick, I probably should have written this in the notes that I wrote for you guys, but usually on second pick, I like to pick a core. I think in general, this probably matters less the lower MMR you are, but like I think if you're trying to optimize, right? In general, it's better to pick a core in this position on Silencer or this position on Lion, because what's his pick? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On pick 9 or 12, because if you can just pick a hero, like for example, I think Viper would have been a better first pick than Silencer. The reason why is you guys can move Viper to 2 or 3. It's flexible, which is really, really good, and you can move it into a different lane, which is what I said 3 different times, but I think that's really, really important. But it also means that you guys can protect your 5 pick or your 4 pick to make sure that it has a good lane against their carry, because then you can pick it in this set. Like you can pick your support to go up against whatever core, because they're going to have to pick a core at this point, right? They have 3 picks. I don't know if that makes sense. I can explain it further, but it's going to go for too long if I keep explaining it. So I think if you guys want to optimize a little bit when your second pick, I think Viper is usually a good first pick for you guys, because like I said, you guys can Rax or Jim Bob can play it. So there's that. That being said, I like Lion on 4. I think it's something that is a little bit greedier and does scale with items a little more. I think this hero is a little bit weak at the moment. I don't really like it into Venge because she's gonna just get agged, and then she can just get through it. But I think it's just like a just a solid pick that you can always get. It ends up being good against Lich, because these guys are gonna get this guy's cares about physical armor, and that's good. And it's gonna be good against Mars as well, because there's a few reasons why it's good. Mars has low mana in the lane, so Lion can do the suck, but it's going to be the off laner, so don't worry about that. But later on in the fight, if you guys have good vision, Lion can pre-cast Hex on Mars for the initiation, because this is going to be how they want to initiate, right? Also, like the nuke is just always good. All right, so what you should be thinking about when you see these kinds of heroes is do not pick a ranged. Like when I look at these 3 heroes, Mars is really good against range carries or range support cores, because the arena stops people outside of the arena attacking in, and Lich is really good against high physical damage cores because of frost, ice armor. So this is basically saying do not pick a ranged carry. This is what I see here. Or you can pick a ranged carry, something like Luna, but a ranged carry that will just do physical damage, like Drow. If you need a mix of damage, like Razor might be good, for example. I like the Axe pick a lot. I think Axe is good to initiate yourself or to counter initiate. I think it's a safe pick almost all the time. It's good against their heroes. Even though this is physical damage, you get to get the initiation. The only thing you need to watch out for is Lich counter initiation or your Axe initiation, because like I just like Lich in low MMR games because you just press R and then people just don't spread out, so it's just easier to play. I think that's really, really important. Here, I think the Lion pick makes your draft a little bit harder to play. Maybe I would have liked Lich instead of Lion here, which I know that you should try and pick more greedy on 4, but it's just easier to play, and that's the only reason why I say it. So here, for example, all right, let me talk first about Necro. I think Necro pick is really good into this team because it's magic damage. They have a lot of, Vengeful Spirit wants to have a physical damage core because it's base damage. Medusa's going to buy low stats. Necro ends up being a good pick into Medusa. And Lion's a good pick into Dusa. So Dusa pick for them is kind of weak, but maybe it's a comfort pick for them. So it's kind of interesting. What I wanted to talk about was, let's say, for example, let's just pretend we have the same draft, but we pick Axe on one here, right? This might affect the way the whole draft goes, but so take it with a grain of salt, right? Let's say our very first pick on our team is Axe here instead of Silencer. Now, where we could pick Lion and Axe, right? We would have seen Lich and Mars. So we would have had Axe, and then we have a pick here. We would have picked Lion, so we would have had Axe and Lion. And then we could have picked Silencer and Necro again if we felt like that was good, but we would have seen Lich and Mars. So our draft would have been Axe and Lion, and their draft would have been Venge, Lich, Mars. So at that point, you can kind of tailor your POS 4 into something that might be a bit better. For me, I like Nyx because Nyx looks really good against both their heroes. Like, Venge just dies and Lich just dies. It would have ended up being insanely good against Medusa as well. But if you guys don't have a Venge player, obviously that's good. That's not as good. Or you can pick a hero with a Purge, like, because this is what I'm thinking about. Lich has Ice Armor. And then if you guys pick something like Shadow Demon, who has Purge, you can just put your Purge on the person you're going to go on, and then that opens up your carry options, because now you don't have to worry about Ice Armor anymore from Lich, and because it's constantly going to be purged with Shadow Demon. So if you guys just go on whoever Shadow Demon purges with SD Purge, you guys can pick up physical damage, pure physical damage carry, which Lich technically counters. That being said, Vengeful Spirit's in the pool. If the Vengeful Spirit has been drafted, so if Venge was cognizant of the way that you guys want to play, the Venge would just play back to swap the person who gets purged. So there's lots of layers to think about. So this is what I mean when it's like, I think it's easier just to play like a simple draft. You just like have a very simple game plan, which you guys have at the moment, which I like. All that stuff that I was talking about where it came to like the Shadow Demon pick and picking Axe first, that's just like another layer that gives you more options later on. I think with your guys' MMR, it's probably better just to play at a more simple level. So I think that's good. Okay, so they go for bans. They ban AM and PL. So it's just they're trying to protect Dusa here. But you guys have good heroes against Dusa anyways. Necro is notably incredibly shit against Dusa. I will say that, because Necro wants to just blow someone up from like 40% HP, and the way his ulti works, Reaper Scythe, is based on their HP. So HP percent. So Medusa will be at 100% HP for ages and will do Z damage. So I actually like, sort of in a way, I like the Dusa pick into Necro, but also you guys have Lion. So, you know, Lion is like super good pick against Dusa. You guys ban OD and Lena, which I like those bans. It's good. And there was also a Bristleback ban here as well. I think that's fair. This is another, just speaking on what I was talking about before. If you guys had SD has inbuilt break. If you guys had to pick Viper first, Viper has inbuilt break. You wouldn't have had to ban this hero. Just a small thing. But going back to this, so they pick last pick Sniper, and you guys have ultimate last pick. Okay, so now you guys have like, you guys probably already know the lanes here, right? I mean, it's very obvious what their lanes are. It's going to be Mars off lane, Medusa safe lane, and Sniper mid. And then it's probably going to be Vengeful Spirit 4 and Lich safe lane. Or either way around, right? So if it's me, I'm putting Vengeful Spirit safe lane and Lich 4. Because Lich is it's a bit more, it's better to sustain the Mars, and Medusa is a much more safer carry. Like, for me, it makes sense. I don't want to go too far into it, but so you guys have ultimate last pick safe lane carry here. For me, what I'm thinking is I want a mobile hero who wants to build Diffu, or can build Diffu. For me, I think Ursa is insanely good here for 2 reasons. Okay, so for me, it's Ursa. Let's have a look at the pool. Let's just have a look together, boys. Let's have a look together. Okay. So you guys, I know you guys only have, you guys have 3 heroes here. I'm just trying to give you guys options. When I say 3 heroes here, I'm looking at the spreadsheet. So it's Spec, Wraith King, and Anti-Mage. And then Rax is on Jug. I know you guys do eventually pick Jug here. I think Jug is not a bad pick at all. It does have a mix of damage. Like with spin is technically magical, and he can get on top of the sniper or do so. I think that sniper in general is it's a hero that has a very high skill floor and has a very high potential to run the game. So in lower MMR games, I'm very scared of sniper. What do I mean by very high skill floor? It means it's very easy to play the hero and do successful with him. And also, once you do successful with him, it's very easy to run the game as him, because suddenly you have a Mars in the front, you have a sniper at the back, just, you know, peppering people. Their draft, actually, if I'm being 100% honest, I actually like their draft a lot. I think it's really, really good. Your draft is not bad either. Like, obviously, it's a lot of comfort picks. It's very, very good. But sniper into this team, other than Axe, like, they have to fuck up their positioning for you guys to succeed, which I'm guessing is what they do. You guys don't have a good way. Like, Lion can't really dictate a fight. Lion wants to wait for someone else to go, or to like smoke into them under a ward to like find someone to kill them. Silencer's playing fully to counter initiate. Sniper and Dusar literally don't care about Silencer at all. They're just going to auto attack. So me purely looking at the draft, I actually think this team's draft is maybe superior to you guys at the moment. So you guys need to find something that can either... So here's what I'm thinking. You guys want to have a good initiation because you guys have Lion Axe. So you guys want to have a hero that can give you good vision, or like a way to initiate well, or a way to overcome their initiation to turn it around onto them. As a hero, what the hero does. As well as, ideally, be somewhat mobile to get on top of Sniper, Dusar, and maybe build Diffu. For me, I think if I'm looking for a pick, it's either Ursa. The only reason I think Ursa destroys Mars in the lane, and it should be somewhat good against Lich as well. And then it can build Diffu, it gets high auto attacks. Later on, it can get the Shard to get enraged, so it doesn't really care about these guys auto attacking them, Medusa and Sniper. You can also build Octarine, Ags, all that kind of thing, which I know you guys don't play, so that's fine. And they've banned Windrunner, which I think is also the next best pick, because Windrunner can build Diffu and does a fuck ton of damage. Builds Maelstrom, Glipnir, which then gives you magic damage with Whirlwind talent, which kind of gets over Lich. Has inbuilt evasion with her Windrun. So like, I think Windrunner is probably the next best pick. I think it's a really good pick. And then after that, I think AM's not a bad pick either, to be honest, because AM is obviously very good against Dusar, but it's mobile. It has inbuilt Diffu, better Diffu. It's very mobile. It's not very good in the lane against Mars Lich unless you guys have a strong 5. So that's going to depend. If you guys pick AM, it depends a lot on what Deadpool plays. But other than that, I know you guys go with Jug. To be honest, if it's me, I would have probably picked... I probably would have picked Ursa. Slark is good. I mean, I think Jug is fine. Oh, what the fuck is this bullshit? Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, but that's dog shit, bro. Why did that happen? Let me bring it back. Hang on. Sorry, boys. 1 second. I'll pause. Alright, we're back. I don't know why the fuck my dog just crashed, but all good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Jug. I think Jug is... I'll try not to go too much into the menu. I think that's what causes the crash. So I think Jug is a fine pick because obviously you guys have your set heroes. And of the heroes that you had, your choices were what? Spec, Wraith King. Oh, you guys picked Necro, so Splatter's definitely going to play Necro. He's the only Necro player. Rax can also play Necro. That's fine as well. Yeah, okay. You guys have Spec, Wraith King, and Jug. Because Windrunner's banned, AM's banned, Deuce is taken. So it's just those heroes. So I think of those heroes, I think Jug is the best. For multiple reasons. He has a mix of damage, as I was saying. Let's skip forward a little bit here. Yeah, so he has a mix of damage. I think that's good. He can be mobile and he can shit out a ton of damage later on if you buy like Swift Blink, Ags, and once you get to that third or fourth item, I think he can stand up to Deuce Sniper because he'll just delete one of the two.
10 seconds to go.
Again, I think that their draft is actually slightly better just because it's easier to execute. You'll notice a lot. I always just say go for easy to execute and prio on the lanes. Their lanes actually, their lanes are not the best, but their draft is easy to execute. So that gives you guys opportunity to play for the lanes. I think Lion's not too good in the lanes. I think unless Axe has a really good game, I think Necro should do fine against Sniper in mid. It should just be a farm off. Jug and Silencer together against Mars Lich should be fine in the lane because you guys have a lot of magic damage because you're going to be using spin to do most of your damage. The only thing you need to worry about is these guys they have more nukes than you guys, so you guys are going to be starting to get harassed, and you guys have healing ward for that, as well as you should be thinking about raindrops. All right, so I'm just going to go free cam, and I just want to watch each lane individually. I'm not going to look at the other lanes. I literally just want to. We'll look at the start together. Now watch bot lane, mid lane, and then top lane, and then we can just go through. Fast forward for the rest of the fight, the rest of them. Okay, let's skip forward a little bit. The good luck, have fun. Love to see that. This is them. They smoke to here. All right, let's have a quick little check to see who's better at level 1. So if Sniper has scatter shot, usually don't ever fight him because this spell is fucking cooked at level 1. So I think good job. You guys want to dodge. This guy has Mystic Snake. This one's Growing Cold. Oh, I don't like this one very much. I think the other one's much better, but that's fine. Blade Storm. Okay, Profane Potency is good. Essence Eater is good. Yeah, I think that's good. And Call Out. Yeah, I think that's good because you get more armor, right? Yeah, armor's very good against their team, so cool. Yeah, quick level 1. I think dodging is fine here. You guys just want to secure your 2 runes. I tried to draw on the minimap, can't do that. So all good. Let's keep going. They've smoked. You guys should probably smoke as well. Usually it's always a good idea to smoke out from your base. The only reason why is just to get here earlier. Because if they smoke and you smoke and you don't smoke, they're going to get a ward here before you, so that can set up first blood. If you smoke and they don't smoke, you get a free ward here. If you smoke and they smoke, you guys will meet here at the same time. So just out of vision, that's good. You guys will meet here at the same time, so then your smoke will break and you'll know they're both there. It's kind of like Prisoner's Dilemma, right? Like where you need to press the button and not press the button. Anyway, let's look at top. Okay, so Rax. Okay, let's have. Okay, all right. Deadpool. I mean, it's fine. It's okay, but you have 50 damage at level 1. This guy Mars has like 2 armor and is melee, right? So this guy's gonna have inbuilt damage block. He has inbuilt stout shield. I went back a couple seconds. So I really don't like the Ring of Basilia start personally, if I'm being 100% honest. I think you want to buy some stats. You probably just want to try and build up to nulls. Nulls is going to give you mana regen for the rest of the game. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. All good. All good. I like the. I think stick is fine. That's okay. Let's put it back to 1 time speed. That's okay. All right. So number 1 thing when you're playing 5 in the here is you need to just trade with this guy. Okay. All right. If you're playing 5, holy fuck, my brain is just going a million miles per hour. We're just watching this. You just need to just fucking trade with this guy. Just go and hit him. Like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna stun you, and then you're gonna auto attack him, and then you have 3 armor. He has 3 armor. You have 50 damage. He's gonna stun you. Who cares, bro? Just hit him. Use his regen. If you had more stats, you would have more damage than him. If you had the glaives at level 1, which I think is the more superior skill, you can steal his int. That gives you more and more damage. It means he can't trade with you. The whole point of picking Silencer here is to dominate your lane. Like, I really think that getting Glaives of Wisdom is so much better. Because in that exact scenario, let's go back, bro. Oh man, it's just like the potential is there, and he just gave it to you for free. He gave you free damage here. This guy, he just walks over here. Look at this guy, bro. He just goes over here, and he's saying, you know what he's saying? When I look at this guy, he's saying to me, I want to get fucked. Not in a nice way. Not in a nice, not like you know, like, oh, fuck me, Deadpool. Yeah, it's like, fucking hit Glaives of Wisdom on me 17 times. I'm gonna press stun. I'm gonna have no fucking mana, and then I'm gonna use that int that I get from this to right click this Peter Panafin motherfucker, and then I'm gonna completely dominate the lane at level 1. This guy is playing like fucking dog shit, and you need to capitalize on that. He's saying to you, he's literally giving you the opportunity to win the lane at level 1. Anyway, I think you get the point. So, all right, now looking at this next part, you can see that you guys have more creeps than the other guy. You need to go and pull. You need to unblock this straight away, and yeah, not starting with sentries is a troll. You should start with double sentry every single time. The number one thing is a 5. You need to control this. You need to control this camp. I can't fucking draw, but you need to this one here. If you're playing 5, you need to control this. Make sure they can't pull, and you want the wave to be in this section of the lane at all times. Why? You get close to your tower. Why is it good to be near your tower? You get armor and be near your tower. It's closer in case you get ganked. People can TP you in. It's safer for your carry. These guys are more out of position, so it sets up, it allows your ganks. Look at the distance from here to this tier 1. It's so far. It's like 3,000 units from their tier 1 to here. Now, you guys are playing exactly where they want their lane to be. They literally are frothing because look at where the lane is. It's so safe for them, and they get all this free farm. And you're 3,000 units away from your tower, so you're easily ganked. Anyway, let's keep watching. This affirmative guide. This guy's playing so shit, and it's frustrating me. Anyway, so now this guy's gonna get a whole wave under here. You guys did get level 2. You guys did get some harass. He's almost running out of tangos, and he's going for boots and stick. That's fine. This guy's gonna get a whole creep wave if he's good. He missed the CS there, but he didn't. So now look at you. You're just standing here like, oh fuck, what should I do? They should already be dewatered. Like, it's very inefficient to like do this kind of thing. Yeah, we unfortunately missed that next creep wave. The creep wave's gonna stay here until like 3 minutes 45 because there's gonna be a creep wave spawning here. It's gonna get here. Then by the time this pushes back, they pull the creep to your the range for the radiant. It's kind of weird, bro. Just hit him with the W, bro. Hit him with the W. What are you doing? Anytime he offers up a trade, you just hit him with W. His attack range is 400, and your attack range is 600. You should be able to get 2 autos before he gets at you. What, bro? Hit him, please, please, God, hit him. Hit Peter Panafin. Just press W and click it on him, bro. I'm dying. I'm sorry, Deadpool, but like, it's such a big mistake. It seems like a small thing, but like here's really why I want to reiterate why it's such a big deal. Okay, this bloke has Z mana, a Z healing at all. This guy has Z healing at all. He just has magic stick. 2 minutes 50. Your Lotus is just about to come up. By you harassing these guys, it basically says to them, buy more regen, which means they don't get to buy stats, which means that you get to harass them more because now you get to buy stats. It secures your Lotus pool, bro. It's so important to get this Lotus at 3. And granted, I'm not going to say that I'm a god at it, but like, bro, you need to fucking get this Lotus, bro. This is so important. And especially in the kind of lane where they have like more spells than you, because it's going to give you a chance to turn around a kill or to sustain in the lane longer. The other thing, man, bro, you must secure this earlier. You have to have, in the first 7 minutes, just try to always have a sentry on you, because you need to secure this lane here at all times. And again, I'm sure you watch my replays, if at all, and I'm like criticizing you a lot, Deadpool, I understand. But it's like, your role as a 5 isn't just to like, when you're playing support is so fucking nuanced, bro. It's like, there's so much you need to do in the first 7 minutes to set your team up. And if you do it right, Rax is just going to be able to be a fucking god from 18 minutes onwards, like when he gets his items, bro. If you set him up correctly, it's insane how much impact you can have. It's like, it seems like a small like it's not very noticeable. It's not a big, like, you know, a Tidehunter Ravage. It's a very small thing. But by making these plays, by exerting yourself more on the lane, by putting that much pressure on these people, what you're like, think about it like a shadow or like a bright light that you're pulling out from yourself. You need to like overcome their light that they're trying to put on there. Like it's fucking Kamehameha beams, right? In Dragon Ball Z. They're doing Kamehameha into you and you're doing Kamehameha into them. You as Silencer from level 1, 2, 3 have a much stronger Kamehameha beam than them. And you need to be able to exploit that fact to let Rax's Kamehameha beam like grow. He's charging Spirit Bomb right now. And he's like saying to you, Deadpool, he's saying, bro, please give me your energy. And honestly, you could be giving him more energy in this lane by exerting your influence, by fucking Kamehameha-ing these guys. Kind of a weird fucking metaphor or simile or whatever it is. But I think I got the point across. Okay, anyways. Make sure we get this last hit here. Cool. And then we got 3 minutes. So your timings are all times as playing in this lane. And this goes for you too, Rax. For 3 minutes, go get your Lotus. Look at this guy. Okay. This guy, immediately 3 minutes, he goes gets the Lotus. If you had have exerted your influence here, this guy might be on 40% health. Then you guys can go, run, hit him a couple times. By the way, these two are separated. You know these two are separated. So Deadpool, you should go and either have the 2v1 of Rax and Deadpool against Vengeful Spirit, or have the 2v1 against this Peter Panathan guy. Instead you guys are just standing there. It's just so inefficient. It's so inefficient. That's fine, all good. So Deadpool, you're gonna go and pull, which is I think is good. Rax is gonna have the 2v1 for a little bit here. If he had the Lotus, he would have felt a lot safer. You should be pulling these creeps past so you get the last hits, so you don't get denied Rax. It's really important. Your CS here is quite unideal. There's four creeps per wave. It's 3 minutes. This is the 3 minute wave. So that we've had the 0 minute, the 30 second, 1 minute, 1.5 minute, 2 minute, 2.5 minute, and 3 minutes. So we've had 7 waves so far. And of those creeps, you have, so it's 4 times 7 is quick maths, 28. And you guys have 10. So you have less than half of all the CS here. So that's a function of the creeps being down here because of the way that the lane pushed. The lane's not pulling back, and also your creep aggro here. It could also be a function of Deadpool not exerting his influence enough on the lane itself. But mostly, to be honest, it's probably just a matter of last hitting skill. You can trade hits with this guy all day. You have crit. You're not afraid to trade hits with him. I like that. Okay, he blood grenades, minus 50 gold. Minus 50 health. Good cheering. Probably want to get healing wood next level. I don't like the way you ran here. You probably should just run straight up. You're gonna miss this CS here. It gives this guy a easy way to auto attack you here. So good. To deny that. Nice try. You should just aggro that to make sure you get it under the tower. Get your CS. That's all good. Miss your CS there. Need to get this. Nice try. So this whole time, Deadpool, you should just be auto attacking the 4. You need to. Maybe a good way to think about a lane is it's a 1 versus 1. A good way to think about it as well. It's a 1 versus 1 between between Jug and Mars, but it's a 1 versus 1 between you and their 4. If you pull their 4 away from this guy and you get to trade, and you have better trades, it allows Rax to use his damage. Right, Mars has 70 plus Quelling Blade, and Rax has 67 plus Quelling Blade and crit. It's about even, I'd say. It will give him a better chance to go for the CS because he's worried about like the minus armor, blah 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 blah. So that's a good way to think about it. Nice denies. Lane's in not the best spot, so this doesn't matter too much. Pull. Nice. I like the half pull. I don't know if you meant to do that, but that's good. Make sure you get your CS here, Rax. This is your gold. You need to get this gold, bro. This is like that's your null talisman if you get the CS. Rax, you should be in the lane. 100% you should be in the lane here. There's no reason for you to be here. Look at the lane. It's going under the tower. You're literally missing all these creeps here. Really, like, this is very questionable. This doesn't happen at all if you're under the tower. Press your spells, Deadpool, please. You got the first blood, but you need to like cancel your backswing. You need to like W click, move forward. W click, move forward. W click, move forward. If that doesn't make sense, I can explain it further, but yeah. It works out for you guys there. I will say it works out for you guys there. It's good, right? Obviously, you guys get the first blood. You get the spin. This guy's kind of fucking up, to be honest. This guy should just turn around and just fight you the whole time. He should just he's going to take the damage no matter what. So he should just auto attack you and fight you. This guy maybe, you know, it does enough damage so that would have killed you. The Venge fucked up. He got scared, which is fine. But yeah, this whole process of this happening, none of this happens. Again, I will say that it worked out this time. But later on, it might not work out because, you know, you get stunned here. If the Venge is any better than what he was, he would have just sat there and auto attacked you. The Mars has the Lotus, so he should have used that on the Vengeful Spirit, turn it around. I think if you're versing better players, you get first blooded here, Rax, if I'm being 100% honest. You should just be here killing these creeps. Just greed a bit for your... Oh, bro, my brain is just going like 17. It's like I'm like at the root of a branch. It's just going 17 different directions. So you should just go like this, get your CS, farm, like focus on yourself to get your CS, okay? Don't worry about what Deadpool's doing. Just play for yourself completely in this lane. Once Deadpool says to you, oh, I harass this guy down, when he comes in close, and this is up to you, Deadpool, to make these calls. If in this lane you had been harassing the Venge at 60% and she comes in to like get a deny, what you can say is, oh, when she comes in for the deny, I'm going to Arcane Curse for the slow, and you go in spin, and then we'll kill. Then you can worry about when you're going to start doing that stuff. But what you should be doing is just playing for yourself. If you think about it purely in monetary value, like, okay, let's say you get this deny, and you get this guy, and nothing else happens. This deny, you deny, I don't know, some amount of XP and gold. It's probably like 80 gold, so you deny 80 gold to these guys. You get no gold. You deny half the experience. I don't know how much experience it's worth, but whatever. And this is worth like 12 gold, this thing. Here, this is 55 gold, and each one of these is 40 gold each. So here you're losing 120, about 200 gold by missing all this CS to get, what, 12 gold? You know, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So you should just play for yourself in the lane. Anyway, I think I've said enough about this exchange. So yes, okay, the reason why I said like I think you're versing any other better players, you're dead, is because you have the minus armor on you. You do have spin, I get it. This guy has stun, and this guy has Lotus. Does it even with stick, these guys do a lot of damage. So here, if this guy's just auto attacking you, he should just sit here and auto attack you right now. This Peter Panathan guy, he should use the Lotus on, if he Lotuses affirmative and they both attack you, unless you get 2 lucky crits or something, you're dead. And then the lane goes a lot worse for you. Anyway, I've said my piece on it. Let's move on. Okay. Deadpool. Okay, so it's 5 minutes 16. The next, you should be looking to... 6 minutes is a very important checkpoint when it comes to the game, because it's where the second Lotus spawns, and it's where the first power rune spawns. You'll notice that in mid lane, I'll look at mid lane later, there's no ward for zacsBAD to check where the ward should be, where the next rune is. So that's something that you could be doing. Let's go back. Sorry, I was just looking at. Let's go back a little bit. Back. Okay, so we're back here, and then you go, you get the kit, you don't die, and you put your W and you heal. This is why Jug is so good in the lane. Its healing water is just fucking insane. Such a good spell. Miss the CS because you're auto attacking. Nice job. There's no reason to auto attack here at all, by the way. You're just pushing the lane for no reason. Deadpool, you should look to pull the next wave. If I'm you, I'm looking to pull the next wave. The reason why I'm saying that is, you know, there's 4 creeps per wave. Here you have a wave and a half and a catapult. The lane is going to push. CS, range creep, lucky crit, spin into the slow. Really nice. So it's going to be a kill for you guys. It should be. If he pressed Q, he might have been able to push you into the tower, but I think he died to last word, so. So Splatter dies. So here, I'll probably talk about it more in the mid lane once we hit mid lane. It's all good. Hopefully I remember. So like 604, Rax is getting his CS. So I'm looking at you, Rax. You're not gonna get any CS here at all. Like, there's no reason for you to be here. You may as well have just ran up here and pulled for yourself. With whatever, I'm not sure what Deadpool's doing here, but you should have just gone up here and pulled for yourself. You're not gonna get any CS here. It's under the tower, so doesn't really make sense. Deadpool looks like it's gonna try and steal the XP, the wisdom. You probably want to start heading to the wisdom at 6:30, not at 6 minutes where you did. Like, you could have been exerting yourself in the lane here. Rax now is being punished because they already know that you're not in the lane. So it's quite the mistake there. Let's have a look. Rax chilling. All right, so try not to just not do nothing. You could have stacked for yourself here, or you could, you know, get your CS. That's a big thing. Let's get the XP rune. It's a really late TP. You're gonna get stunned for that. Okay, you should have been stunned for that. I think you just need to play a bit faster, Deadpool, and it will work out a lot better for you. And Rax, you need to prioritize your CS way more. It's getting better here. You, three of you are like getting here. It's good. Let's get your harass here. He's gonna look to spear you into the tower range. That's what he's doing there. Okay, let's talk about items. So now you went for like, so you started with a Ring of Bazzi and you went for double null anyway. Like, what's the point of the Ring of Bazzi? Like, what does it do? Yeah, it gives you 1.5 mana regen, gives you 1.5 and 0.5 to jug. But why not just start with double null, which gives you the damage and mana regen, which gives you 1 mana regen, which is the same as this. The only thing you're missing is 0.5 from that, and then you can go for Arcane Boots right after. It's kind of a weird itemization choice when you can exert yourself more with double null tally. So Rax, you went for the... let's look back here while I was talking about Deadpool's items. Right over here. Okay, so this is good. I like this. Going to stack this because you know it's 750. There's going to be some bounties. You can use your spin on to take the stack. I think that's good because you know you're not going to get any of this CS. But you need to make sure that you're back in time for the CS for these ones. So maybe it might have been better just to stack and run straight to the left. But you're going to get about the same amount of gold. And this gives Deadpool some solo experience, which maybe you guys are valuing his 6. I don't know. So you come back. So you missed that whole creep wave because you took the stack. But that's fine. No big deal. 8 minutes 20 is the next active rune. We didn't see what it was. I think it was a shield rune on Splatter, which is fine. Rax, you get going on here. Let's go back. Sorry, let's go back. So Rax. So you got the minus armor. So anytime you see this minus armor, it's kind of scary. They do a lot of damage. This God's Rubik scales from the minus armor on Wave of Terror. So whenever you see her use Wave of Terror, it's a little bit. Think of that as like a little like sign that says, "Hey, I'm gonna go on you." So now, at this point, if you had stacked and gone back and taken this wave, then you could have gone back here. And now you could have stacked again and taken this wave again. Especially with Deadpool pulling. Small efficiency thing. You would have gotten the same amount of gold. You would have ended up getting this gold from this stack anyway, but you would have gotten this creep. And now there's a creep wave under here, and we're missing this creep wave here. And you died to neutrals. That's extremely unfortunate. Oh yeah, with these guys, all right. I don't know if you know this, but these guys here have really high magic resist. These Warpine Raiders. See, these Hellbear Smasher, even though it's this picture of this, is 0%. The potato is 0%, but these ones have 30%. So these guys are going to die quicker from your spin than the other one. And when these guys die, they make them do extra bonus damage, and this one is extra attack speed. So I'm guessing what happens is you kill both of these guys, and then they get attack speed bonus. Oh, I don't know, what was that? You just died. Okay. Probably should just ran away, but all good, no stress. Alright. My phone real quick. Got the messages. Sorry, boys. Okay. 9 minutes 50. It's about to go be daytime. And there's another power rune here. So let's see when this ward was placed. It was placed at about a minute ago. Nice spin. Didn't think you need to global there. There's no reason to. It's already silenced. But all good, unless it was for another lane. It wasn't. All good, all good. These are pretty good spells. Silencer looks pretty strong. You should just come and kill these creeps. You're valuing the neutrals too much. You should just come and kill these. These are worth 8 gold, bro. 4 gold? 5 gold. You missed 80 gold for that. Just value the lane. The lane is worth so much more. Curia. Spin. He's dead, yeah. Nice one. So I think this is good. Obviously, like, you know, it's not bad, right? You guys are winning top lane for sure. But this could have happened a lot earlier. And Jug could have already had Maelstrom. Could have maybe been already, not that far. This is a lot of gold, but you know, could be almost have Maelstrom. Could have 1,000 gold more. Let's look at the net worth at 10 minutes. I think that's a good way. Anything around like 4.5 to 5.5, I think is very good for here. And you can see that Elusive in mid is the highest, and Lestivo on the Medusa at bottom has the most. Why do we think that is? CS. You have more, you have similar CS, but your CS is neutral creeps that are worth 4 gold. And also you died to neutral creep. So you need to focus more on the lane. The lane creeps give you way more gold until later, where there's ancients and stuff like that. You're spinning, just take your CS and run out. You're probably gonna get stunned here. Yeah. Kind of an interesting play. Yeah, so like you got to expect this, right? Like you ran in 8. This guy's gonna have speed. This guy's gonna have. I know you spun before you saw the Venge, but you got to expect that they're gonna go for something like this. That's like kind of a really big mistake. You should just try and get your CS and then use your spin to get out of the arena once they use it, because you have magic immunity for that. I like that you left whoever TP'd in here, Shay. Oh, did you get rooted? Is that why? You did, right? Yeah. Let's move forward a bit. Was it Axe? No. Oh yeah, it was Axe TPing. I like that you left in there. It's good. No reason to global there at all. You need to be more frugal with the way you use this. You're never going to be able to turn that fight around. You're definitely going to die. You don't need to be. I'll make that clear. But now they went on bottom because, and if you had global up for this exact point, I mean, you were dead. I get it. To go for this. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Yeah. Ulti? Why are we so late with the ulti? If you guys do that the other way around, he's dead. All good. Anyway, that's I'll look at that afterwards. So it looks like the laning phase is kind of breaking down a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart from 0 and I'm going to look at mid. Where are we at? We're at 3 minutes in. So go back 60. So here we are. So I'm gonna first preface that I'm not the biggest mid enjoyer, but I do know a thing or two. You guys go for 2 bounties each, which is good. the block. All right, let's have a look here straight away. So you already know you're going to skewer this one. There's no reason for you to stand around here for you to take it. What's the difference if you take it or Shay takes it? Splatter, if you get here earlier, you can block slightly earlier, which means you're going to have a better initial lane position. You could have been blocking already. Yeah, that's not the worst block I've seen. It's fine. Yeah. But the lane could have been right in the middle if you had gone a little bit earlier or your block was a little bit better. Okay, so you need to secure this range creep. You should use your Q to secure it. No, yeah, just use your spells early to get the range. The range is the most important thing. Did it get denied? It didn't get denied at least, which is fine. This guy has 550, 600, and 710 range, and you have 500. It's probably going to be a hard match for you. Because whenever you press Ghost Route, he can press Shrapnel. And he's level 2. And if I'm him, I'm already pressing Q on you to harass you. This guy's kind of fucking up. He should already be like pressing Q and harassing you. Okay, you got your level 2. You got Heartstopper Aura. Make sure you get your CS, because this is how you're going to sustain in the lane. Necro is one of those heroes where he benefits the most from getting CS, because you need to get CS to get these Sadist stacks. And that's also how Death Pulse can sustain it as well. It kind of becomes mana neutral after a couple of kills. What's this? 3 mana regen per kill for 8 seconds. Quick maths, 8, 16, 24. You get 24 mana per kill you get. So if you kill a couple of creeps plus your natural regen, yeah, it's good. All right, so he's denying his thing in here. It's fine. I don't know why he's doing that. When it comes to damage, you actually have more damage than him. He has 55, 52 to 58, and you have 57 to 61. So it's not a huge difference, but it is definitely a difference. I'm a big double null enjoyer for int heroes, just because it gives you the damage. Yeah, just make sure you're getting those CS. Yeah, you're good. Let's go. Yeah, and now you can go get this water rune. Lane's in a average spot now as well. Well, yeah, CS. You definitely have more CS than him, but this is wave number 0, 31, 132. So this is the 5th wave that's coming in right now, and both your guys' CS is pretty unideal. That being said, you know, it's all good. So 4 times 5, these are the 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th creeps. So you've gotten exactly half of them with your CS splatter, which is okay. No, it's actually not bad. Just make sure that you're getting your CS here, and get your denies as well. While he's not in the lane, denies. Think of denies as denying 100% of the 100% of the thing, 100% of the experience. You should go for the deny. Get your CS. Nice. So you got 12 mana, health, 12 HP regen a second. You go under the tower, increases your health regen by 1. Like, it's pretty good. You're missing CS for this stack. Not 100% sold on this stacking. Should have already attacked. This is not going to stack. All right, that's really bad. So you're going to miss the... Okay, you did get the stack. Okay, that's fine. All good. I thought you weren't going to get the stack and you're going to miss the creeps here. So you missed 2 creeps to get that stack. Investment-wise, I think it's probably going to end up being worth it, because what you stacked is worth more than 80 gold. But you missed the XP, and the XP is the big thing. You want to get level 6 as soon as possible here, because you want to harass him, right? Also, anytime you get Q. Oh, here's one tip for you when you're playing a hero like this. Go into settings, go into labs, and put on this what's dynamic persistent range indicators. And then what you can do is you can alt right click this thing. I'm holding alt and right click here, and you'll see this range. You'll see this range constantly. So anytime you press Q, you can make sure that sniper's inside of it, and you can get your CS as well as getting the harass. That's a very important thing. You know, think about if this guy had been hit by 3 or 4 of your death pulses, he would have taken what, 160 minus 25% is 16, 32, like 40 minus 40 damage, 120, 120 times 3, 360 extra damage. That can maybe set up for a kill, you know. You did the same thing here, going for your stack, which is fine. That's okay. Get the free. He gets the free harass on you. He's gonna get this deny. He's gonna get this last hit, which you should try and contest every. Think of mid as like a fighting game. You need to contest every possible move that they're doing if you can. So that means like if they're giving you a free deny, you should get the deny. Last hit here. Oh no, we missed. That's a really important one that we missed. The banner creep. What's he going for? He's going mom. I hate that. Mom sucks. Going for the stack again. When you could be in mid. All good. I think Bottle's very good in this lane for harass, but all good. Going for the Q. So it's got, these are all going to regen health as well eventually. So we miss 6 CS because of this. You should just press Ghost Shroud every single time he press take aim. You know he's pressed take aim because it goes dee-dee-dee. That's how you know that he's done it. That makes him press shrapnel, that's fine, but you also take extra heal from your Q. I don't like this. I think you should be contesting the lane a little more. He's gonna get 6 soon. Yeah, exactly. He didn't even Q you while he had extra attack damage taken. You're gonna die here. And the reason he gets 6 there before you is because you didn't contest the lane that he's in there. Like you gave him the free lane and he got all creep. He got XP from all of the creeps. He's got. I mean, that being said, he's kind of fucking up his CS. I'll be 100% honest. He's not playing very well either. But yeah, he's because you didn't contest here. Maybe you could have gotten 6. Maybe then you could have ultied him. You probably want to buy a stick because stick goes very well with Ghost Shroud because it gives you restoration amplification. You probably want to buy a infused raindrops. Whatever you can do to stay in the lane and get the XP and the gold. That's worth it. Ward for yourself here. You know the rune is bottom. And he's a level ahead of you now. It's very, very scary for you to be in the lane. Now, if we were in this position before, I agree with you. You should probably just stack and get your CS. Get your CS that's free under the tower. Other than that, I think that's not too bad. I think you definitely lost mid. I'll say that much. Arcane Rune on Sniper is a little bit scary, but he is running out of mana. Okay. Going for the stack again. Is that going to stack? No, we missed a stack, unfortunately. Deny. He's going to try and harass you. Just press W. Miss a CS. Need to contest those ones. The range ones are so important, man. The range ones are so much experience. Harasses, you get a free deny on that creep. Whenever he presses Q on you with a range on it, you get a free deny. It's like Kunkka Tidebringer. When Kunkka Tidebringer is at level 3-4, you get a free deny if he doesn't set up the creep wave correctly. 3 hits and then last click. Yep. It's going to be 3 hits here as well. Maybe 4. Oh, I think that's unfortunate. Heartstop Aura. The net worth. So you're actually not too far behind, to be honest. Oh, he got a kill, right? Where did he get a kill? At bottom. So he's here. Or double mango. You guys didn't see him TP in. Okay. Mom. Yuck. I hate mom. So he's out of the lane. You saw that he showed in the... Okay, this is what I think is a big mistake. I have much less to say about mid, as you probably noticed. So as soon as he shows here, right? Jamison probably said to you, oh, sniper's bot or something like that. That's your sign. Go here and fucking spend your mana and push this wave. Number one, you get some damage on the tower. This one doesn't heal, so that's very big. Number two, you're going to deny all these creeps experience to this tower before Sniper gets back. Because you know he TP'd there, right? Well, you don't know that, but likely you saw him TP there. And there's no reason for you to take this, because this creeps is like, they're just random like fucking creeps. They're always going to stay there. Like, you got to stack, but that doesn't really matter. These creeps are finite. These ones are infinite, right? They're always going to respawn. They're just always going to be there. As long as you take them within the minute, you're not missing out on any gold. You take the shield rune, you miss the CS. This whole time, by the way, these creeps could have been in the tower, and you could have taken 2 waves worth of creeps without him responding. Deny. You should aggressively use this. You should just send this all the time. Yes, bro. Don't miss that. Nice. Okay, I think I've seen basically all there is to see in mid. I think the big takeaways here, man, when you're playing this kind of hero, get your CS when you're press Death Pulse. You can use that alt right click trick I told you to get them in range. When you're versing someone like Sniper, I think Sniper is, like I said before, all this kind of avoided if you ban Sniper. I think Sniper's like a very good ban at lower MMR. But that being said, just press your W Ghost Shroud, buy stick against. When you play Necro, always have a stick. Just have, even if it's not a 1, just buy a stick. And you have your Fairy Fire as well. You didn't end up using that at all. So that's you get extra value whenever you use that in Ghost Shroud. Whenever you see this guy go take aim you and shoot you, just press your Ghost Shroud if you want. And you know, it's all nuked. You only take 20% extra damage. Like, I know it's quite a lot, but like you also take extra healing. So you saw he shrapneled you, why not just Ghost Shroud? You could have avoided all that damage. Yeah. You should probably contest the ward a little bit more in mid. I think that's really important. But yeah, all right. Let's reset. We'll watch the 10 minutes here. We'll watch the bottom lane.
And away we go.
There was something I was going to say about mid when I was looking at top, but I forgot what it was. That's okay. All right. Last lane. So, creep wave. Meats. To the items. It's pretty good. You definitely want to have a sentry ward whenever you're playing support to block the pull camp for the opponent. As for, you probably want to have 2 because you want to unblock your own pull. Nice double stun. Against Dusa, it can be a better idea to start with Mana Drain. Just a small idea because it's basically like giga damage against her. But it does let Lich and that auto attack you. Maybe it's better to start with stun. Disregard that. All right, so the wave is already in a great position for you guys. This guy's blocked your pull camp. I'm not opposed to it. I think getting Battle Hunger on Dusa is kind of a waste of your mana. Because she's almost always going to be able to get the CS. So lane's in a good spot. You should not bring this under the tower. You should keep it outside of the tower. Lich is leaving. I like this positioning from Yushe. He's playing up a bit forward, making a bit scared. It's really good that Jamison is just focusing on his CS here. That's great. Get the deny. Beautiful. Get your ranged. Really important. Nice try. Denied by him. Good. As soon as you guys get 2 here, I think you should just do your mana drain and just mana drain Lestivo. He's kind of, the way he's using Mystic Snake is really shit. Really shit. He's not getting mana from the range creep when he uses it. Good stuff. That's a nice Battle Hunger. Gonna get really heavily harassed. He's got, check his items. He's got Wand and Stick. And I think that's a really good play. You know that he was out of lane. Getting some free harass. You should try and deny these range creeps like this. That's a weird play by him. You should just suck him off. Yep. It's free mana, free damage. I wouldn't be opposed to next level mana drain as 2. Quite good. So yeah, you know this is blocked. You need to deboard it. Yep, perfect. Shay, I think... Okay, it's tough for you because Lich definitely has better harass than you, I think. But you're not opposed to just trading damage with this guy. Whenever he goes in and he stuns you, you know, he presses Frost Blast, you can just Earth Spike, Mana Drain him. I don't think that's bad. I think you guys are definitely playing the lane a lot better than top is. Just missing some CS here and there. Jamison CS is extremely unideal for having such a good lane. Maybe start with a Quelling. Think about starting with a Quelling Blade next time. Just make sure that you get these CS. It's really important because when you get, you're going to be able to run the game basically. I haven't watched the rest of the game. I've watched the first 10 minutes now, you know, 2.5 times. So we'll see. Block the camp here as well. Okay. Feel free to just trade harass with this guy. Just hit him, bro. You know, stun and suck. That's your, when he comes in, he shows himself. That's your chance to press Battle Hunger on him. That's a really bad Mystic Snake. Nice, yes. Yeah, I think definitely getting the Quelling Blade here is very, very good. At this point, what you guys could think about doing, maybe once you get boots on Axe, is you can think about cutting the wave here and then bringing it up. If you follow my mouse, you can bring it up like around like this. Up around and bring it to your creep wave, or up through here and bring it over here. This will let you bring the creep wave back to here very quickly. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. You just suck him off, right? He's got stick and he can, I mean, he's going to stick and nuke you. Yeah. But like that kind of thing lets you exert your influence on the lane a little bit more. I kind of like starting with salve. I've been getting a little bit higher on starting with salve because you basically trade your health for their health and your spells for their spells. But then you have a salve and the enemy doesn't. So anytime you stun, you should just start sucking. If you're going to commit to stun, you should always commit to stun, to suck. I think that's really important. Especially against these guys, right? You limit these guys' mana regen. Because this guy only gets mana from things dying near him. So if you exert yourself where he has to run away from creeps, I can limit his mana growth that he's getting. Make sure you get this range creep here. Yep, just start sucking straight away. Don't run up. Just stun suck. Those little bits is like more efficient, right? You should just suck. So here you miss like maybe like 0.5 more of sucking on him. It's good. So I think the meta at the moment for Axe is double bracer, phase boots, blade mail, blink. I think that's pretty good. That's fine. You guys gonna get rooted. You're way stronger than them. You're way stronger. You should just trade hits, Jamison. Yeah, these guys have Z damage. This guy had no mana at all. You saw he had no mana. The only thing he could stick and then Frost Blast. Yeah. Let's go back real quick. I just want to watch this. Alright, so you're going to have stun up while he's doing this. You should just stun. In this moment, in this exact moment, you should just stun. Guarantee get the... Stun him and then suck. Not suck, sorry. Stun him. Yeah, you could have stunned and then channeled taking the Lotus Pool while he's stunned. To guarantee it. It's a bit of a mistake. It kind of gives him like the healing Lotus here. And I have a feeling, looking at this lane, that's going to come in very useful later. Get that deny. Nice try, nice try. What's he got? He's got this one, Mystic Snake. Gives him mana restores. I don't like this one. I like the Venomous Volley on this guy. It's going to pull, suck him off, bro. It's free. Take away his mana. Mana is how he does anything in the lane. like, I know you're using your mana drain against Dusar, and like that's like, you know, double value because you're doing damage and your, you know, mana drain is good against Dusar. But the only way that Dusar doesn't die in the lane is because of Lich just slowing and Frost Shield, and you know, these guys are way easier killed than Dusar. Lich is so much easier for you to kill. That's a weird double sentries. I hate that. I know he put an obs up there. That's really bad. You should put a, so anytime you're deboarding, you should put a sentry first before you put your obs. Jamison's on really low health here. I honestly would like you to get out a salve so you're not even a kill potential at all. It's an investment for sure, but like it just makes it so you can't die. Like, you know, there's no kill potential on you at all. Now, if they get like a, he's getting to level 5, right? So this bounces 5 times. That means he can bounce on all of the creeps, and last bounce goes to you. Exactly like that. Luckily, it didn't bounce to you. Missed the, you guys overlapped the call and the stun. You guys should be communicating about that. Oh, by the way, you guys get the kill, but Lotus keeps him alive for a second. All right, guys, like look at the impact this Lotus has. Look at the fucking impact this Lotus has from the pool. Okay, let's watch. Where am I? Where the fuck are we? All right, we're here. Let's go forward 10 seconds. Okay. So here's the number one thing. Axe, if Axe got out a salve, is on full HP at this point. Maybe they don't even go on you at all. That's the first point. Second point, Axe doesn't have a salve. So Axe goes in, and then we had that bouncing from Dusar, right? And it bounced to 3 creeps, then to Lion, and then to the range creep. So that's giga damage, because the more bounces this does, the more damage it does, okay? So now you're on half health on Lion, and this guy's doing his sock. He's doing his Sinister Gaze. He's using his spells. He's got Frost Shield on him. All good. That's the first mistake. First mistake is the salve, right? So there's that. Second mistake, we use call when Lion uses Earth Spike. Every single time you should just use Earth Spike to set up and then follow it up with call in this lane. Here we overlap both of them and nothing mattered. That's the first thing. But before all of this, Shay, you didn't use your Earth Spike to secure this 6-minute Lotus. Watch what happens here, okay? This heals 125 mana. Let's watch this a bit slower. So we go here. You guys go for the auto attacks. He's got the Ice Armor, Frost Shield. Got the spin, okay? This spin, number one, if you guys didn't overlap the stun and the call, he's dead already. Number two, he's pressed his Lotus and he's got 125 health. So he would be on 100 and, minus 120. He would be on 17 health. At this point, he knows on 17 health. He's got Battle Hunger on him, which does 17 damage per second. He'll need 2 ticks because of Magic Resist. You know he's going to die. He's dead. You can walk away. But because of the Lotus, you guys walk in a touch more. Okay, he sticks. That's fine. You get one more auto attack. Get the Hex. Get a spin. Now he's at that threshold where you know you can lean for the Battle Hunger. But what happens? Because of this 1.5 seconds that he lived longer, Sniper TP's in. There's no reason to walk in here. You know he's going to die to Battle Hunger. This bounces back. You get a little bit more harassed. Sniper TP's in. He's going to press Mom. He's going to kill you. All right. That's the reality. Let's go back 10 seconds. Let's go back 10 more seconds. What happens here if Shay has the Lotus, Axe has a salve, and you're full HP on Axe at this point in this reality, this other reality that we're talking about. You have full HP. Lion has a Lotus. They go here. He's gonna Sinister Gaze. Shay at this point says, "I will stun. You run in and call, or you just go, I'll stun. Stun. Axe still has full HP. Shay has a Lotus. Lion doesn't have a Lotus. Call. He's stunned. Right now, there will be a call with 1, 2, 3, 4 people hitting him. He will probably get 2 spins during this call. During those 2 spins, Lion's going to be auto attacking, or Axe is going to be auto attacking. Maybe he survives. Let's say he survives. He survives. He would be getting out of call about now. He'd be on really low health. He'd press stick. He'd gain some amount of health. He'd be on a tiny amount of health. Another spin would happen right here, and then he'd be dead. At this point, Lich would be dead. Jamison would be on about 90% health HP. Shay would have a Lotus. Now you guys both would have walked away, gotten all this CS, and it's all good. Instead, you guys chase a little bit more. You guys go in. 1.5 second passes. Jamison would be on about 80% health if all of this didn't happen and he had a salve. He goes in, he would have gotten a spin, he'd be on about 70% health. You know, in this new reality where only Jamison got us a salve and we didn't get the Lotus. Then he would be on about 60%. He'd still be alive. He'd probably still be alive. He'd probably still be alive. Then there would have been a shrapnel on top to chase. Maybe Shay had a stun, so maybe they could have turned it around. But what I'm saying is, all that being this hypothetical situation, right? Let's just, let's move past it a little bit now. But in this hypothetical situation, like, these small decisions matter a lot. So now, because, it's easy for me to sit here and say, you should have bought a salve, blah, 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 blah. But because of these decisions, now, you got this kill on Lich, that's great. But then you died, you gave Sniper 300 gold for killing you, right? About, 267, whatever. 267 gold for killing you. And then you're missing all the CS, you're missing all the experience. You lost gold from dying. You delay your blink, you delay your blade mail. Like, these small decisions that you make, they can be very, very important. That's the bounce. Look how much health you lost because of that bounce. That's what I was talking about. It does more damage as it bounces. Let's watch. So you're on 950, 961, 962, 967. So you lost 300 health because of that one nuke. Quite crazy. Anyway, I think you guys played the lane better than top. I'll say that much. I think the really big problem with top was Deadpool not exerting himself. Jamison, I think you did pretty well, honestly, on Axe. I think Shay, you did quite well doing it. I think just make sure that you're using your mana drain more, especially if you're maxing it. Has no mana cost, right? So you should just send it. Just stun and suck. Stun and suck. Just stun and suck. That's okay. That's really bad. So one of the powers of Lion is you get that chain stun, right? So if you had just Earth Spike sucked, that's really, really good, and then you can slow him down. You guys get the kill, right? It works out this time, but you should try and be a bit more efficient. What if Sniper TP's in? You would have still had Hex up. You could have Hex the Sniper. Maybe a Jamison gets a call. Maybe he gets a couple of lucky spins. Like, that's like how you should be thinking. You should try and be as frugal as not as frugal as possible. Sometimes you need to spend, you need to blow your load to get the kill. But early on in the game, you don't need to do that. So I will say you guys are both level 6 and I think Lich is level 4. So it's very good for you guys. Did you guys get both XP runes? Is that why? I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, because Silencer went down and got the XP rune. I'm guessing you got your XP rune as well. Yeah. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do now, we've basically passed the laning phase. I'm going to put this a bit faster because I don't want to be speaking. It's already been an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm just going to fast forward a little bit through this in 2x speed that we've seen, and I'll just go to the highlights. This is the one where you use global, where he used the thing. I remember you didn't need to use global, but you did use it. Next thing that's going to happen is you guys are going to get ganked at top because Raxi went in to spin the creep wave when you should use it to get out of the arena, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to happen very soon. Oh no, you guys get the kill first, which is great. Let's have a look at this kill on Splatter real quick. Oh, you got vision. Yeah, you just die. Okay. Behind. You just got ganked. Unfortunate. As it kill at top. Lose your Curia. Okay, so I will say what I'm looking for here, like, you should be asking yourself at this point as the laning phase kind of becomes the mid game, what's the play, and like what's your win condition, what's your lose condition, right? So for me, when I'm looking at this, your lose condition is Dusa and Sniper get to a point where they're able to just hit, right? They're able to sit there and just auto attack. And how do they get to that point? That means Mars has to be able to set them up, or Vengeful Spirit gets some like crazy swap plays or whatever. Because they're basically relying on Mars to set up their whole lane. So shutting down Mars is really, really good. If we look at the CS, you know, he's got quite low. He's definitely having the worst game. The win condition for me is Axe, Lion, and Necro running around, killing people all together because they have a crazy burst. And, you know, Silencer having the global silence as a backup, and Jug being able to TP and come to any fight. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll put to 1.5 times speed. A bit too fast. To mid. So Splatter, you can't be mid and you're just getting harassed a lot. It's probably best if you try and look for a play somewhere else. Because I know you're going for Ratty. I get it. Yeah, it's tough. Or, you know, you guys can gank mid. You guys have Finger of Death. So when you have Finger of Death, it is possible for you to kill mid with Finger of Death into Reaper's Scythe. I think that's very like a shit ton of damage, and they should die from that. So now you have a free lane at bot, and that means that Vengeful Spirit and Lich aren't in the lane. So that means that they're going to be doing something else. So you should be looking for fight somewhere else. You should be looking to TP support, and you should be playing safer. This is the part where you went in and spun the wave, right? Yeah, it is. You use your ulti, but you die. Mars is going in. He's going to pin you up against the wall. Axe cancels TP. That's good. Yeah. So here, Shay, I see. Yeah, you guys recognize that they were at top, and you guys went for the kill thing at bottom, but they still have TPs. That's the scary thing. Unfortunate. Oh, you guys got the kill anyway. Lucky. That way, if you guys start with, you know, Finger of Death first, and then kill with Culling Blade, you guys get the movement speed as well. So, by the way, you still get the stacks of Finger of Death if they die within 3 seconds of being hit by Finger. So don't be afraid to just send it. Okay, Jug's just farming. Game's slowing down quite a bit. You can see that there's a bit of a slowdown a little bit. It's going to be a couple of fights, and then it's going to be a slowdown, which is fair. So these guys have the advantage right now. I'll give you a small tip. You don't ever need to use Call to aggro creeps. If you A-click on any hero on the top up here, or across the map, right, you can see Sniper here. So if you A-click him, and then A-click the ground near you, or, you know, next to this guy, you'll issue an attack order on Sniper, and then issue an attack ground command right next to him. What that'll do is the creeps will be like, oh, this guy wants to attack Sniper, even if he's halfway across the map, and they'll all aggro onto you. So you won't ever need to use Berserker's Call to get aggro on the creeps. So that way you can farm faster that way. Let me know if you want more explanation on that. I can do a little video to show it off. Maybe I'll just add it in anyway. So the big X factor at the moment is Sniper. Sniper is getting a lot. He's humongous. He's hitting a lot of kills. It's quite scary. Yeah, they're gonna die out again. Yeah. So how come Sniper is this big, right? Like, you know, pause for a second, or like have a think about it. Why is Sniper running the game? What happened in the last 30-40 minutes of me talking to make Sniper run the game? You know, have a think about it. Why did this happen? Okay, so for me, the number one thing is Splatter. When you're going here to stack this, you're giving him a free lane. You're not able to contest him. Your item build against this hero is, I mean, I understand he's a lane dominator, right? With Scattershot, I get that, but the item build isn't built to counter this guy in a sense. You know, you didn't buy a raindrop. You didn't get extra regen out for you with salves and tangos or a bottle to contest the runes, because the bottle is regen as well. You went to stack this instead of going to this. Then he got that first kill on you with a quick level 6 with the shrapnel. He ultied you and killed you, right? Next thing, at bottom here where we missed the Lotus, we dove a little bit far with Axe. He TP'd in, got a free kill, got the XP from it, got 300 gold. That let him get, you know, the next bit of his item, his Blade of Alacrity. And this guy has infused raindrops too, which I love. But where does it all come from? Just ban this fucking hero. This hero is extremely good. The skill floor is too high, and the value you get from him is too high for the skill floor being that high. It's too much. Just don't even bother versing this hero. It's too much. Ban it in the second phase bans, not the first phase. Even first pick it for yourselves if you guys have a pos for, like, if Shay, if you want to start learning it. He's gonna get another kill here. No reason to global there. You're 100% dead. Now, because you use global, there's going to be a 100-second window where you're alive, and you won't have global, where you might not be able to take a fight that you might want to take. So you have spin. Just go through the walls, bro. Yeah, you can just walk through the walls. If you're magic, I mean, you can just walk through the walls. Big mistake. Again, this guy's in more kills. His net worth's getting crazy. He's humongous. By the way, a 3k net worth lead at 15 minutes is... I'm not going to say it's insurmountable, because obviously you guys win the game, but it's substantial. Necro is going for Ratty, which I agree with. I like Ratty on him, but it just means that... I mean, the main thing is you haven't used your Reaper Scythe at all, and you got it at, I don't know, 6 minutes. You could have used it a few times already. You could have gotten the kills. You could have gotten the stacks. You should look for it, or rather, your supports should look to set it up for you in mid. Sniper is very gankable. During the first nighttime, from 5 to 10 minutes, you should look for it where this is where you slowly chip him away with Death Pulse by using that ability where you alt right click, slowly put him down. You know, Shay comes in with the stun. You use one more Death Pulse, you auto attack him a few times, and you Reaper Scythe him. And this all happens during the Reaper Scythe animation. Then he just fucking dies. You set up your lane, you get the gold, you get the experience. Like, yeah. Just think about what your heroes do a little bit. It's like you guys are just like kind of... Weirdly, it's like you guys are just autopiloting. When you guys... Which I get. I get it. And like maybe I'm coming off a bit harsh, but it's literally just this autopilot gameplay where you guys aren't thinking about what your heroes can actually do. You guys are just playing, which is fine, right? Like it's fine. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Like maybe it's a me issue. All right, Elusive gets another kill on bot. That's just unfortunate. They just smoke ganked you. Sometimes you get got like that. What can you do? No big deal. But again, Sniper shows in mid. He TP's here. You saw he TP'd in. That's an opportunity for you guys. When you saw he TP'd in here, right? You saw him TP into the tower. That's an opportunity for you guys. Okay, Sniper can't come to a fight. She has Manta. It's kind of a pretty quick Manta. You guys are definitely on the back foot here. I'm scared for you guys. I do know you guys win, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of downtime here coming up. Check out the items real quick. Well, Arcane's Lich. Interesting. Bench went for straight Ether Lens. I hate that. Vlad's on Mars. I don't like that either. Okay. Global happens. Go on bottom. Nice save from bench. That's a very nice save from bench. Yeah, that's brilliant. Let's go back a little bit. So you're spinning, you're ulting, put it down to 0.5. Swaps. You have no spin, yeah. I mean, I actually don't think you kill her even if she didn't get the swap. That's all good. She came in and took one auto attack, and it happened to be a crit auto attack as well from Omni. All good. Let's watch here. And so I think we're gonna get our first usage of Reaper Scythe here. Nice. All right, you guys are scaling. You guys have a lot of scaling on your team. Actually, you guys have 4 ways to scale. Yeah, you have Finger of Death Kills. You have Int, Brain Drain. You guys have Code of Blood, and you guys have Reaper Scythe here. So it's pretty cool. Job going for Diffu. I like that. You're gonna need Manta eventually. Manta's really good this game. I think you do get it, but we'll see. Okay, we're in a little bit of a lull now. 2k net worth lead. By the way, this guy caught back up. He was, remember, he was the lowest core, the Mars. Let me just confirm that this is, I have enough storage space. Okay, so I got 18 gigs. All good.
Someone's dropped out like a kid in school.
Pause. I'm just going to pause this as well. I'll be right back 1 second. Okay, I just cleared some more space on my computer. Skip forward. Oh, we're playing shit. Went too far. Okay, smoke happens. Scanning. Smokes right now. I mean, wards right now. They're fine. I like the smoke. This is a class. Oh, you guys are dire. Yeah. Get the kill. That's fine. The big problem at the moment, by the way, is because this tier 1 tower's up. They're able to set up so many plays from it. It'd be really good if you guys slow siege this. You know, if someone pushes it right now. You guys don't have your tier 1. It's hard for you guys to get places. That's a really big thing. Tier 1 is... This tier 1 tower is probably the most important early game objective you can take. Other than experience. You guys probably feel really good. I'd feel if I was going straight dataless. Okay. Not sure I agree with the straight dataless, but that's fine. I think if I'm this guy, I'm going Shadowblade, actually. Easy siege for them. Alright, one thing I want to take note is, see this, I mean, the Venge is actually in vision here, but the Venge and Lich, they're just playing behind, in a sense, playing behind their sniper. If you remember what I said is, don't be afraid to slow siege behind a Windrunner, do some Viper, and play the counter initiate, in my notes. That's what these guys are doing. I think this is a very powerful thing to do. This guy's just sitting here waiting to press R on someone. Bro, I hate that from Venge. I hate that from Venge. Actually, I don't. It could have been executed better. Okay, let's wait here. Wait. So they're gonna see Sansa here, right? So they swap. This Lich should be getting ready to press Sinister Gaze already. Or she should have started with Stun Swap. I know this is kind of what they're going against you, but I'm just letting you know. If he started with Stun Swap, Silence Global doesn't go off. If I'm guessing, I'm going to take a guess. This fight goes pretty well for you guys. I'm just taking a guess. We have Blink coming. Jug has ult. Silence is definitely dead, but you got Global off. My guess is, I haven't seen the fight, obviously. My guess is this fight goes well for you guys. Silence, there's an ulti, there's a Hex, ulti, spin. That guy's gonna die. Look at the sniper. You guys get on top of the sniper. There's the call. Yeah. And you know how all this happens? All of this happens because their Venge fucked up. The Venge needed to stun swap so Global doesn't come out, so Mars can press ulti earlier. Imagine Mars presses ulti. Oh, let's go back 10 seconds. Yeah, we're here. The swap happens. He's Mars. He's invisible. At this exact moment, right, you're stunned. It's Global. If at this moment you are not, if Mars isn't Global, he's going to blink in. He's going to go here. They kind of fucked up. They should have killed this creep. It's a bit hard to notice, but he could have killed this creep really quickly. The Silencer could have killed this creep really quickly, so you can TP in. Whenever you do a play like this, you should just glyph to make sure that you come in easily. Okay, Mars is hexed now. If he's not hexed, you know, he can put out his ulti. Maybe he gets a spear on someone else. The fight goes a lot better if Mars gets to initiate there. There's Lich ult, by the way. Look how much damage this Lich ult does. Let's watch Lich. This is also why I really like Lich. Guy's got spin. Spin is magic damage, of course. So it kind of goes through the... But he presses R. He presses E. He's going to kill Necro. No, is it Necro? This is going to kill someone. Let's watch. 0.5 times. Bounces to Splatter. He goes back here. Splatter's on high health. But he kind of got a bit unlucky with the bounces, I'll be honest. Lich. Ulti. Suck. He needs to press Q here. He needs to nuke. Does. If that bounce goes to Axe and comes back here, you guys are maybe both dead, by the way. But yeah, this is why I like Lich. I think Lich is just good. She's dead. Venge should be dead, I think. Maybe she can TP out in time. That's what she was TPing. That's it. It worked out. But just make sure that... So, the trick with this guy is... I don't know how to set it, but I think there's a setting where you can set, like, see these pips above everyone's health? There's like this 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one of those 4 pips is 250 health. And the first one is... The damage is 275. That's pure. So basically, for the first one, it's 1 pip. For the second one, it's 1.5 pips. And for... When I say... Okay. For level 1 of Culling Blade, it's 1 pip. For level 2, it's 1.5 pips. And for level 3, it's 2 pips of Culling Blade. So whenever you see the health go below these pips, that's kind of like a shortcut. That will help you get your Culling Blade kills a lot more. If your pips aren't 250 health exactly, you can... There's a console command to change it. Just Google it. Okay, let's continue playing. I'm gonna play at 2 times speed. It's already going way too long. By the way, that team fight from them is a really big throw, and you guys capitalize on it, which is very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, the silencer. If the chain of initiation is a little bit better, it goes a lot worse for you guys. That literally, to me, it all comes down to Venge not stunning before swapping and Lich being in the wrong position. If Mars also holds for a little bit and just waits for Jug to go in, he can go for the cannon initiation a little bit earlier. Although I will say your guys' picks against Mars, like Jug and Necro, is very good. But these are heroes that are good against Jug. Good against Mars, sorry. So Mars is definitely a little bit neutered in a sense. Okay, there's another highlight coming. Let's see, you guys are gonna put in smoke, I'm guessing. Looks like it. Looks like a smoke setup to me. No. Okay, so next objective, you guys probably think about Roche when it goes into nighttime. I think you guys Roche is pretty good, especially if you guys get a pick. Otherwise, you guys need to take this tier 1 tower. It's doing too much for them. Bottom, by the way, once you take the bottom tier 1, don't be afraid to farm like these 3 jungle camps with a ward set up somewhere. It takes away some of their farm. Okay, here we go. We have a team fight coming. You guys, you two are smoked. We have Global, we have Axcall. That's a very... Okay. This reaction from you, Jamison, is like quite slow. You saw that your smoke broke. You can see this guy already, right? I mean, he's going to come around the corner. Your smoke's broken right here. I'm pretty sure these creep waves can see Medusa or just out of range. And you're about to see Mars here. Okay. I understand maybe you don't want to initiate. I get that. Your smoke's broken. You can see this guy. You can definitely see Medusa here. I get maybe you don't want to initiate at this point. But now, if you can see him, he can see you, bro. Like, you need to get the fuck out. You need to expect he's going to go on you. So he's going to initiate. By the way, if you think he's going to blink, you don't take any damage from Arena. You can blink out of this. You could have blinked right here. So you have like a second or so to blink. Anyway, you get shackled. You're probably going to live because of Global. There's a call. Okay, you get swapped out. I like this. Let's watch the backline. I want to watch Necro. So he goes on the initiation here. You guys are watching here. He's sniper. Watching. So you guys go on the backline here. Oh, he fucking killed himself because of the blade mail on Axe. What a fucking idiot. Alright, so he just dies because of blade mail in your ulti. It's really, really good. Nice. Raxi live. Spin. Oh, bad luck. There you get the kill. Get some auto attacks. Like, it works out for you guys. Don't get me wrong. Kind of a waste of a smoke. it kind of works out for you guys. Obviously, it's very, very good. Splatter lives the whole fight, so he gets a lot of gold. That's good. Going for Eternal Shroud. I think it's okay. I think Necro's really shit versus Dusa. You're probably just looking to kill supports or sniper. By the way, one of the most important people you can kill in this game is Lich. Lich's Ice Armor, a Frost Shield, and ulti is really, really important for you guys to kill. Just as a aside. The reason why, like, okay, so how do I know that? Let's just stop that first. Let's just pause there for a second. How do I know that Lich is so important to kill? So a lot of your guys' damage, right? This is physical. Oh, this is pure. This is all physical damage. If Lich gets to a point where he can glimmer and then put Frost Shield on the person that you're solo ulting on Jug, you guys don't have a way to purge Frost Shield. So that's a really important kill for you guys to get. Other thing is, this spell is just like, it's like a high skill floor, like Sniper. He just presses it and he just fucking does giga dam. So if you guys can kill him before you get these 2 spells off, it's really, really good. That's a thing for Shay maybe to look at. If he presents himself as a free kill, it's good. Okay, skipping forward. Put the speed to 2 times. What I wanted to do was watch this back one whole time myself for making a video. But I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to. Sorry, just had to pause real quick. Getting hungry, boys. Not gonna lie.
Radiant's mid tower is getting banged down. Bottom tower.
All right.
Mid tower could use a hand.
Go for the smoke play. So you guys are 6k ahead now, and suddenly Splatter's a far ahead. I like that. Lotus. Self-dispel is good. I like Lotus. They take Roche. Roche is pretty good versus you guys. Because you guys have long cooldown ultis, right? Omni Slash. Let's go back a bit. Hang on, let's go back a bit. They saw you here because of nighttime vision from Sniper. Sniper, I don't know if you know, but Sniper has good nighttime vision. Doesn't show it here, but he has better than normal nighttime vision. That's why he can see you there. You get attacked. No chain stun is wild, by the way. You're not spinning. They should just wait. If I'm them, I'm just waiting. This guy was late, that's why. Oh man, dude, their team fight could have gone so much better if they had proper chain stun. They could have killed you already. There's global. Alright, let's watch this at 0.5 times speed. You get stunned, they go in. Sniper's momming, A-clicking you. This is why I don't like mom on Sniper, because they lost vision of you here. The blink, BKB call. Did you just miss the blink? Did you just miss the blink on Sniper? So I actually should just be looking to get their cores. Who cares about his bench, bro? She's used her spells. Just blink call these guys at the back. She can only save 1. Look at them. There's all 3 here. They're smoked. I get it. But you can see now that they've all attacked. You can see them there. Did you just? I think you overshot the blink, so it gave you a minus. Gave you less distance. Oh, you saw all 3 here. I see. I see. If they're silenced, there's no reason for you to BKB, by the way. They can't cast any spells. Okay, 0.5 times. So you manage to turn around, press your ulti. This guy's dead. You're gonna jump. Oh, you didn't get to jump? Yeah. You can't see it. Okay. These guys are all fucking dead. That guy's dead. Okay, that's a waste. You saw that this was coming. There's no reason for you to ulti him. You could have saved it for this life. And neither of you are going to get stacks. All good, all good. All good. Works out, it works out. So it could have gone cleaner, definitely. And it's hard in the moment, I get it. But like, on Axe, you should be looking to Blade Mail, Blink, especially with this facet, right? They get bonus attack speed. You're looking to Blade Mail call the cores, because the cores are the ones that you want to deal damage to.
I'm trying to bust down radiant structures now. Trouble brewing the radiant.
By the way, Lich is the only reason that Jug died at the end there, because of Sinister Gaze.
Radiant's bottom towers see better days.
You should be looking to coordinate as Jug with Shay, because Shay is the way that you keep people locked down to make sure that you can kill them. I know it worked out on the Deucer there, and the Deucer, you know, just fucking dies, but you know, she has Butterfly at this point. If you're gonna need to get if I'm you, after this Ags, I'm getting MKB. We'll see what happens. Okay. Be something interesting happening in a second. According to, oh no, we might have just passed it. Do a quick item check while we wait. Diffuse good. I like these items, they're good. Drum Shay. I think Bongo Boots is very good. If that's what you're building towards. Boots of Bearing. I think you are. Let's just double check. Yeah, Boots of Bearing is very good versus team. I like that pickup a lot. That's great. And Jamison, yeah, standard ass items. It's good. You're probably looking to buy Bloodstone next. Axe is fine, but Bloodstone gives you a bigger call. Let's go back. Hang on. Better 1 time speed. 1.5. Okay, something's happening. It's ultied. No big deal. That vision here. Okay, you guys keep overlapping Necro ult and Line ult. I think after the first or second time, maybe communicate to each other which one. Like, Necro's always going to want to press ulti first, by the way, just to get the HP regen. You guys both kill him, yeah. It's a big waste of your guys' spells. Spinning in, kill the Lich, kill the Lich. Okay, all good, all good. I like that you got out there, actually. BKB. You're gonna live. Lich ult. Nice spreading. Yeah, he's gonna, yeah. Oh, he fucked up. He glimmered himself. He glimmered himself. I'd be a little bit mad if I was the Deucer. He frost shielded himself and glimmered himself. Take one or the other, my guy. You don't need both. Ags, spinning. Magic damage. You can still fight. Oh, there's snipers on the side here. Cool. All good, they got out. Okay, not a bad fight. Someone buy back? No, no one bought back. So you guys probably get one more kill if you guys don't overlap Finger of Death and Reaper's Scythe. I'm just skipping forward a bit because it's getting like a long ass video, so. There's some deaths here. Hang on, let's go back. Let's watch. What happened here? Are you guys going for the tour? They tried to fight. They're not on the same page about when to fight. Walk through, bro. You can walk through. You can walk through. You can walk through. Nice. Okay. He's fine. If you are magic immune, you can walk through Mars Arena. FYI. Skip forward a bit. Let's have a big advantage. How does this game go to 50 minutes? Do you guys not close it out? Or did you guys just wait until the second Roche? Second Roche is up very soon. You know, because they took it out last night time. So if it's me, I'm looking to take the next Roche, try and go high ground. I mean, you guys are versing Sniper as well, so that's fine. We'll go to the next highlight, guys. This is taking a while. Okay, Deadpool gets caught. Just go farm. Wait till Deadpool's up. Go take Roche. But this is the exact point that I'm saying, right? In my thing, I said, if you are afraid of going high ground, just play slow, farm the whole map, get deep walls to see smokes, and get your second Roche. That second Roche is already fulfilled. You can just go and fucking go take your Roche. There's no reason for 4 of you guys to be standing here. This is a very, very, very big mistake. You know you can't go high ground against these guys. It's 5 versus 4. Okay, maybe if you take a perfect fight, it works out well because you guys have the heroes for it. But what's the point of making that risk? You have all of this to farm. You have all of this to farm. You have all of this to farm. You have all this to farm. You have a Roche. You have your Torm. You have ways to quickly get super far ahead on net worth, even though you guys are so far ahead. This kind of behavior is like how you throw games. Don't do this shit. This is like sitting in mid, playing mid wars for fucking ages. It's really bad. I hate this. Yeah, okay, I get it. You guys might be scared of the smokes, right? But why not put a ward here? 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 Or, you know, on this little high ground. Or in here. Here. In the lane. Deward this and put one here. Then you can see what they're doing. If they don't come out of the base, it's good. Okay, you guys kind of spread out a little bit like that. It's good. So now you guys should probably just be waiting for... Okay, Splatter, I really like that you came up here and started to push this wave. It's very good. It's very, very good. The where the waves are is so, so, so important. So, really nicely done. But what's Rax? What are you doing? Go kill some creeps, bro. Are you chucking a piss? Jamison, there's creeps behind you. You don't even have vision here. You don't even know if they're going to come. It's such a low % chance play. Like, yeah. I mean, okay, it's going to work out for you. I hate that this works for you. I actually despise that that works for you. Because it shouldn't work. It's such a fucking small % chance play, man. Yeah, it didn't work because we didn't see each other, but that's fine. Okay, look at you guys. There's 2 cores just standing here, man. And you guys will be getting your next item. This could be... You could have your Swift Blink already. You could have your Overwhelming Blink. By the way, you definitely want to get Bloodstone on this guy. Don't... This is not the play. The reason why do you want to get Bloodstone is because it makes you call AoE bigger. With your level 25 talent, you can call... Like, it's insane AoE. Also, your pure damage, you get healed from. Go kill Roche. Go kill Roche. Go kill Roche. Go kill Roche. Okay, I've said it enough. Let's just put the speed up. See what happens. All right. So you guys are going through the gate. You guys come back through the gate. You guys kill Roche. Okay. By the way, that took you 4 minutes to take that Roche. But you were standing here doing nothing. Standing here doing nothing. Standing here doing nothing. You guys wasted 4 minutes doing nothing. And he's gonna go through the gate anyway. So now it's like 5 minutes you guys have wasted doing nothing. It's small, but when you two were standing here, there's no reason for you guys to stand together. Sansa can be far away. You have global. You're basically a global machine now. Swap you in. It's a good fight. It's a good global. Walk back. I'm gonna die. The high ground. They started it well. Okay, I don't want to talk too much about this fight, but I recommend watching back this fight and thinking about what you can do back better, because otherwise I'm going to sit here for another 20 minutes, and it's already almost 2 hours, so. Good fight from them.
Dire's mid towers have the Dire weren't divided.
Guy's a double damage machine.
Dire's bottom tower got blown to bits.
Crochet. Go here. Let's go back. Let's watch this.
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid tower. The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
Check what's going on. As we get to the later game, by the way, you should think of Yules is very good. Wind Waker especially. And Ags after you get your heart will be good as well. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what happens in this fight. Put you on the side here. You need to be KB. You need to be KB when you go in like that. Yeah. Another buyback. 21k gold lead. Bornskis. That's a big call. Lotus yourself. You guys overlapped. Finger and your ulti again. Bro, look how much damage you're doing, by the way, Shay. Look how much damage you're doing to this Dusa. Just by sucking. It's crazy. You just did so much fucking damage. Bang, 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 bang. Chuck Oko, bro. You guys can fix the waves. And probably win. They have a lot of buybacks. They're going to spend a lot of buybacks. You guys are going to have a big lead again. Good fight. You guys just need to watch out on your overlap of these two spells. It's happened 4 times. You're wasting an ultimate by doing that. I get this one. This one's a short cooldown. It's become a short cooldown, but Necro ult is not a short cooldown. Hey, Jug. I think you need Manta, man. I really don't like that you didn't get Manta and you're trying to get Swift Blink. If you get Manta Butterfly, you just fucking destroy everyone in your Omni slash Swift slash. Even more so than you are now. You're fine. Once again, you can use spin and just go through the wall. Go through 2 times speed. Go 4 times speed. They're smoking, looking for a fight. By the way, so you guys had deep wards. You guys would have seen that ward. Gonna find someone, it looks like. Oh, you guys just dodged it. Nice. Smoked again, looking for someone. Nice job staying in base for that. Went through the gates, looking for someone. Yeah, game's about to finish, looks like. I could focus those Torms a little bit. Oh, you actually went for Wind Waker. Nice. You guys can focus the Torms a little more. You guys shards are pretty good. Silence shards pretty good. This like that brain drain can really add up if you get it early, taking people's mana. Pseudo weak counter against. Let's watch this actually. Pseudo weak counter against Dusa as well. Not really because she gets a lot of plus mana items. So okay, watching this 4 times. Where's Axe farming? Okay. Spider gets going on. Or you Wind Waker yourself. Okay. Just destroyed him. I like that. Spider's still living. Huge call. Kill him. Nice ulti. Nice. Yeah. Good fight. That was a good fight. I really like that you went for the sniper here. Jug's kind of like a counter to sniper in a sense. If sniper kind of fucked up, bought the wrong items, you should have just bought either invis or manta or something like that. But you know, Jug's very good against him anyways. By the way, if they buy items like that, you buy Basher. Okay, fighting, fighting, fighting. Everyone's dying. They're all dead. This is dead. And GG. Alright, cool, guys. Alright, I think other than the stuff that I said in the laning phase, you guys did pretty fine. Just think about your objectives, what your heroes can do, what you want to do. And please just watch over the parts where I went over the laning phase. That's really, really important, yeah? Alright, guys. GG's.